right, guys, we are here at the Florida Audio Expo 2023. We're looking at these speakers. This is probably the most unique speaker at the place. There's no drivers in it. It's a planar magnetic speaker. There's no regular conventional drivers. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hey folks, I'm Gene Delasala with Audioholics. We're here with Steve Jain from Fidelity Imports. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. Great to see you again.
So I just heard a demo that was very pleasing to listen to. The speaker sounded very spacious. They actually had bass response. I've never seen a speaker without a conventional driver give me bass response. Tell us a little bit about this technology. What is the brand? I don't know if I'm saying the brand correctly. Name is Diptyque or Diptyque?
Close. So the brand is called Diptyque, and actually the company is all handmade in the south of France. There are a very small crew, about 5 people in the company total, and they really embraced the work of Magnepam. So they use a very similar technology to what Magnepam would use in a planar magnetic speaker, except they put their own French spin on how to do it. And some of the characteristics, and I think you definitely heard this in the room, is you will get real serious bass out of these things. When you watch the speaker as you're listening, you'll see movement inside of the cabinet.
Now, guys, I want you to realize you're looking at basically a panel of, what is it, aluminum?
Yeah, it's an aluminum panel.
So that's physically vibrating. There's no electromagnet in there like a conventional speaker.
Correct. No, there's no current going through the speaker or external power source. And you've got a grill. The membrane inside there does move, in fact, positive and negative inside of this panel, and so that's the movement that you're seeing when the speaker is playing.
And I'll tell you, we listened to a bunch of tracks I wasn't familiar with, so I didn't know how to really ascertain the quality of the sound I was hearing until I put on a reference track, until we put on Dominique Fille-Aimé, who's a friend of the channel. As you guys know, we've had her on. We love listening to her music as a reference because it's so audiophile, but it's also music that you enjoy listening to as well. And we listened to the track called Birds from the Nameless album. And what I heard was her voice was very articulate. It was a bit forward, but it wasn't to the point that it was distracting to me. There was no coloration in her voice. You could actually hear all the detail of her vocals. The decorrelated information coming from the track was giving us a nice wide sound stage where we're hearing reflecting off the sidewalls as best as you can in a hotel room with no treatments in here. Basically, you got a TV on one panel and you've got a bare wall on the other, yet these speakers sounded good. They had good imaging, and like you said, Steve, the bass was actually pretty tight. It was pretty present. I wasn't expecting to hear bass out of this. Looking for a subwoofer, there's no subwoofer in the room. And I think these are what, about $8 grand a pair?
Yeah, these are $8,000 a pair. They're the second ones up from the entry-level price point.
And then the M107s, or what's the
They're DP107.
DP107,
DP107, okay. Yep. And they're being driven by Cyrus Audio, which is an English electronics manufacturer. And right now we're giving them 308 watts per channel from monoblocks.
Interesting. Okay, so is it Class D?
No, it's a Class A/B amplifier.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
A pretty small package here. It's really nice.
Cyrus
nice
were the originator of the half chassis package.
Nice. So guys, if you're a fan of planar magnetic speakers, and even if you've never heard a planar magnetic speaker, I would definitely invite you to check these out. If you're coming to the Florida Audio Show next year, hopefully they'll be there. Otherwise, find a dealer. How do you buy these speakers?
Yeah, so you can visit fidelityimports.com. There's a contact us. We can get you in contact with the dealer network. We have quite a few dealers across the country. And for anybody attending Expona, we're going to have their grand reference speakers there as well, which is their top-of-the-line speaker.
Awesome. Well, Steve, I appreciate you dropping the knowledge on these speakers, bringing brand awareness to this company because it's very impressive. I love seeing new technologies and giving you guys the info on it. Don't forget about our Patreon channel at patreon.com/audioholics. We appreciate your support. You get direct access to me if you want to suggest video topics or ask questions. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumb up. And until next time, my friends, keep listening.